the options seem pretty kind of wide at times. How much of your business is online and how much is through the agents?
It's all through the registered agents.
It has to be the service.
Yeah.
Not online.
No, not yet. But the agents have an online portal, and
right.
everything can be done
So, yeah.
So
by
the
the
agents
agents
trained.
online.
So the agents
But it's
trained.
I'm glad you asked that question, because in my opinion, registries are moving in that direction, and it's something in the strategy that we are working on. So that it's not to bypass the agents, it's really to make the work easier for everybody. We have to think about compliance, access to documentation, etc., which is what's holding us back a little bit. But today, as a registry, I am a little bit handcuffed because I deal with 250 agents who are based in the UAE, whereas my market is the whole world. So do I just have an online registry and somebody sitting in Nigeria goes in and sends the documentation and we do KYC online and I send them their certificate of incorporation? Why not? But at the same time, anything goes wrong, who's responsible for that client? So we have to work through some of these things.
Is this regulations only applied on Ras Al Khaimah free zone, or this is just for free zone?
No, it's not free zone at all, actually. So maybe a couple of minutes on that, actually. The UAE is a complicated place because we have every emirate, 7 emirates, have what we call onshore or economic departments. So this is what you would see as a company anywhere in the world, the onshore company. To get around foreign ownership restrictions, many years ago, free zones were created. So Jabal Ali free zone was probably the first, where if you're a foreigner and you want to set up a company, maybe do some manufacturing, warehousing, whatever, you don't want to go to the economic department because the rules were it's got to be a local partner, but the local partner has to have a majority, 51%. So free zones came up where a foreigner can have 100%. And we went from one free zone to, I think, about 60 free zones now. I don't know how many in Dubai, I don't know how many in, well, Ras Al Khaimah only one, so it's under control. Ajman, Sharjah, Abu Dhabi, you name it. So we have many free zones. And then, of course, the world of offshore emerged. So Jabal Ali said, okay, well, we'll have an offshore window. Ras Al Khaimah had 2 offshore, RAK offshore and RAK IC, which we merged 3 years ago to create RAK ICC. So, in summary, you've got onshore, offshore, and kind of free zone in between. And all of them have different regulations, different rules. So when the OECD, EU, you name it, was doing this assessment of the UAE, that's what created all the complications. I mean, I've been there 32 years and I still don't know all the rules. So imagine somebody coming from Europe and trying to do an assessment of this country that has literally, oh, sorry, 4th layer, financial centers, DIFC, ADGM, etc. Again, completely different rules, regulations, etc. Probably the highest. I was on the DIFC board for 12 years, so I should say that. The highest set of rules and regulations. I mean, it's the FSA, you'd expect that from financial centers, but it makes it complicated. So very often when I'm selling the UAE as a great jurisdiction, the next question is, so do I go onshore, do I go free zone, do I go offshore, and if once I choose one of those, which one? And that's where it gets complicated. Then we're back to culture, service, people, all of those things. And there, I feel, you know, we win. Nobody's perfect. We need some tweaking. But